You can't see pain, but no one will tell you that pain does not exist. Everyone experiences pain sometimes. How we experience pain, though, that is a very subjective matter. And you probably know that if you are scared or anxious or really frightened that this will be really hurtful for you, you will experience pain even stronger. There are two types of pain. You have the pain that if you cut your finger and you start bleeding, the pain level will tell you whether you should just put on a band-aid or if you need to go to the doctor, get some stitches. This is not the kind of pain that I will address in this video series. My name is Elin. I have lived with MS since 1986. And in 2018, I started to experience really, really tough neuropathic pain. And the neuropathic pain is what I am addressing in this video series. Because I deal with this pain, however often it comes and however bad it is, I deal with it only using my mindset and my brain hacks, and I don't have to take any medication. The techniques I'm using, they are so powerful and so effective that I really need to share them with you. Neuropathic pain, that is caused by damage in your central nervous system, and there's a lot of different types of diseases that can cause neuropathic pain. There are 3 types of neuropathic pain. The first is that you can experience different sensations in your skin, for example, without no external reason. That your arm is getting warm without any sunshine, right? All these small things that just reminds you that your central nervous system is a bit off, but it's not directly painful. You can deal with it. Then you have the spontaneous pain that just occurs with no obvious reason. And my biggest problem here is that my hand started to explode. I could look at my hand and wonder that it was still not damaged because it felt like it was just blown away. It was so intense and it lasted for a very unpredictable period of time, and it was really, really tough to handle. Then you have the evoked pain, and that is different elements, like something that should not be painful is painful. For example, just taking a shower and the water is painful to your skin, or that thing that normally is a bit painful is extremely painful. All of these elements just remind you that your central nervous system is a bit off, right? So how do we deal with this? I will share with you the techniques I use. But before I start that, I will just make a little disclaimer, because I am not medically trained and the techniques I'm using are meant as a supplement. I managed without any pain medication for now. I hope it will last, but maybe you need medication in addition. The point is that what I'm teaching you here will be a supplement to your normal medical routine. So don't skip any of that. Just use this as a technique that you can develop and work with, and that might help you. I have been studying the brain and my mindset for several years. Back in 2011, I took a master practitioner NLP certification in London, and at that time I did not have any pain issues, not in the really extreme pain experience. But I learned a lot of techniques that was helpful to deal with all the different uncomfortable things that you don't want to experience. And that is the basic for all the things I'm doing. It's how do we prime our brain to get away from the unhelpful, painful, disturbing sensations and get over to defining what do you want instead. And that is the basic for everything I'm doing for dealing with pain. So in this video series, I will start with talking a bit about how the brain works. We'll talk about the subconscious, how you can influence your own subconscious, that's sort of activating the placebo effect, right? I will talk about language, how we use our language to define the wanted outcome of a situation, to shift focus away from the pain and over to comfort. And finally, I will teach you the technique and the process I use to stop pain when it's coming. And these techniques are so powerful that sometimes I can stop pain from returning for months in a row. So I just have to share this experience, because I've been using myself as a guinea pig for several years, because I'm in a stage of MS where there is no medication that can help slow down the development. There is no medication or any cure that can stop MS. There is no medication or anything that can repair the damage. So I feel that I'm all by my own. Whatever I do with my mind and my body is experimenting on how can I live better with this disease, and how can I deal with my neuropathic pain and my damaged central nervous system in the best way. And I just have to share with you because this is working.